Hello, my name's Charles Lastic. I'm the Managing Director of Blue Bond Tax Planning. I've been helping clients as an inheritance tax specialist for more than 18 years and have helped hundreds of clients save millions of pounds in inheritance tax and estate planning. So today's video is around the conundrum of what happens if you maximize the amount of money or assets that you place into a trust, but you also want to gift your children some money. How do you deal with that circumstance? So today's video is around the conundrum of what happens if you maximize your gifts into trust. So you would appreciate that if you gift more than £325,000 into a trust, then you would pay 20% immediate tax. So I've never had a circumstance where we gave more than 325 into a trust. And for a married couple, obviously it's 650 into a joint trust or two single settler trusts. Okay, but then several years later or whatever, you want to gift a large amount of money to your children, but well, actually anything over £3,000. Now, if you do that, that potentially exempt transfer, if it's an outright gift, or if you gift into another trust, drags the previous chargeable lifetime transfer, which you made several years ago, back into your estate, which means that the 7-year rule is now moved down the line, and in fact it then could potentially be 14 years if you made your gift like literally less just before your 7-year period was up on the previous trust. So we're always saying to clients, okay, once you've made a gift into a trust, don't make any large gifts to your children of anything over £3,000, and certainly don't make any gifts into any other trust. So that's the rule. But then your children say, well, I want to buy a house, can you help me? And you're thinking, well, yeah, I've got the money sitting there. Why can't I just give it to them? So because, as I say, if you make a gift, it would drag that previous trust in. So how do you do it? So what you could do is you could just make a loan to your children. So that's fine. A loan isn't outside of your estate. And when the 7 years and 1 day is up, you could then rescind that loan, ask for the money back, and then place the money into a gift trust for that particular child. So then you're thinking, well, okay, well, that means I've got to get the money back. No, it's done by an assignment of a value and not by an actual bank transfer. So basically, you set up a trust, several years later, you want to give some money, you make that loan to your children, several £100,000 or whatever it is, as a loan. The 7 years and 1 day is up, you draw up another document saying, right, I'm rescinding that loan, I'm taking the money back, and effectively I'm gifting that money to a trust, which then lends the money, the trust then lends the money to your child, so it's outside of your estate after the further 7 years. Now, if the circumstance arises where you're wanting to do both at the same time, make a gift to your children and make a gift to a trust, you always have to make the gift to the trust first. To categorize this effectively, we had one client who came to us about 6 months after she'd made some gifts to her children. We recalled all the money back from the children, made the gifts into the trust, so that was registered and logged, and you could see the money coming from her bank account, and then the day after, then she then made the gifts to her children. Now, that didn't extend the timeline because it's only 1 day after she made the gifts into the trust. But in summary of this, it's quite complicated, I get, but make sure you don't make any gifts into trust or anything over £3,000 to your children after you've set up a trust without leaving 7 years and 1 day in between it. But if you want to do it, do it as a loan and then rescind the loan when your 7-year anniversary is up, and then gift the money to a trust, and that protects the assets for the long term. Hopefully that makes sense, but if you need more help and advice, please call us. Go to our channel, plenty more videos on there and on our website to help people with their inheritance tax. Hopefully you found that useful. If you did, give us a like. Thanks for listening, and goodbye for now. Bye.